Hey everybody, we're going to make some butterflies today out of some recycled material, and it's straightforward. You can do it. All you're going to need is some sort of old recyclable paper. So I got mine out of my National Geos. Any other magazine or print ad, it's all good. Okay, brighter the colors makes better, but you could even use something like a black and white. It looks fine, but generally you want pages that have a similar color theme. So I got blue, black and white. I got a lot of blue, darker blue on this one. I found a piece that had some fire in the middle. It's not huge, but I'm gonna use that for mine. Okay. So once you have your paper, the only other thing you're gonna need is a couple bread ties, or one, or a whole bunch to make a flock of butterflies. These are just those little wire bread ties with the plasticky stuff on them. They're at the store. They're probably in your recycle bin. Scissors also make it easy. Okay, so I got my funny scissors there. Now, once you have those things, you need to create a square. So I'm going to use my island picture. I like the blue colors. A really easy way is to start with a corner that's already square, 90 degrees, and then you just take it and you fold it. Fold it over itself to get a nice big chunk of a square. And then with your scissors, just cut around the edge like this. See if I can do it for you here. There we go. That's not hard, is it? There we go. Ta-da! Open it up. You got a square. So I'm going to pause it. I'm going to get one more square. I'm going to make one out of that fire over here. But I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, you'll see the reason for that in a minute. Hang on, okay? I'll be right with you. Okay, I'm back. I decided to go with a black and white and a blue square. Okay. Now we go to the folding. So watch how it's done. We already have that line in the middle that we've already creased. That's where we're going to start. So I lay it down on my table. I'll let you take a peek how I do it. Okay, so I lay it down. There's my crease. And now I want this arrow that's pointing towards me to point back towards you. So I'm going to fold it, not open, but I'm actually keep my fingers to create a crease and try to keep it parallel with my first crease. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. Can you see that? It's a little fold. It's about a centimeter. I lay it down. Then I'm going to fold this triangle back towards me, and I'm going to try to match the same first fold that I had. So I'm going to produce a series of folds on this piece of paper, back to you, back and forth. I try to keep them all parallel, equal length the whole way across, and then back and forth till I get this one completed, and you'll see how it works. There we go. So it actually stretches out like an accordion, but for now, whoops, I'm going to bunch it all back together like that. Okay, now to do the other side, I'm going to keep this folded up, fold this down, and I'm just going to fold the triangle back towards me, and I'm going to try to match the folds that I started with here, okay? So you go ahead, you try that with yours. I'll do it with mine. Remember, if you have any questions, you can always pause it, go back, and then it might become more clear to you when we do that second time, right? Okay, so I've got one of my squares now that I've made totally folded into that accordion shape, and I'm just going to put it to the side. Okay, keep that, and I'm going to start on my next one. So I'll do this one folded. When I'm done, I'll show you how to put the two together and make a butterfly. Okay, hang on. Okay, here we are. There's my blue one all folded up. Accordion. There's my black and white piece. Accordion, that's a bit smaller. So I'm going to pinch the two together. There's my smaller one, there's my bigger one. And I make the two middles meet. Okay, can we see? There we go. Squeeze them together. and I want my two nice colors facing the same direction, right? So they're facing you, my blue one and my black and white. So while they're pinched, I pick up my bread tie, and I'm going to put a little fold in the middle of my bread tie so that it's got two little ends that are about even. And what I do is I wrap it around the two pieces. Once it's around, I do a twist once, twice, let's do three. There we go. And then I fold them up so that they are on the same side as the big side. Can you guess what those things are going to become? Yeah, you know. Last step. It doesn't quite look like a butterfly. This is where we get to spread the wings out a little bit. And so what you do is you pull those folds apart. See that? And we can do the same on the bottom wings. Pull the folds apart. There you go. A butterfly. Here's another one that I made. Okay. And at any point, you can always clip, once you've completed it. I know I've seen some people where they actually trim the wings. They think, it's actually too big. So if you do a symmetrical, pull them down, and you can kind of symmetrically, see what it looks like. Oh, well, that's cool. And it looks sort of a ruffled edge on the bottom there. Anyway, oh yeah, antennae. If you want, some people like to do, put a little twist on there, little curly cues to the outside, whatever. Oh, flying our way. There we go. And that one's got a few. Can you see? Little antenna. So there's your butterflies. It's recycled material. It's easy to make. Make a bunch of them. So my Uncle Shorty used to make these. Great Uncle Shorty in Castlegar, BC during the heat of the summer. So it's a perfect activity to do on a hot day with recycled materials. Good luck. Send some pictures to your teacher. I'm sure they'll look awesome. See ya.